As both a LEGO fan and a camera fan, I could not possibly be more excited for a LEGO set. Today, we are checking out the LEGO Polaroid OneStep SX-70 Camera. This is LEGO idea set number 73. It is set number 21345. It's got 516 LEGO pieces, and of course, is an 18+ set. So opening up the set here is just like opening up any LEGO set. You've got all of your bags of LEGO. Here's bag number 1, 3, 2, 4. We've got some loose pieces, and then we've even got a cardboard box of instructions. But I personally think what really makes this set unique is, of course, the actual built model. So this LEGO idea set was designed by Mark Korfmat, also known as Mini Brick Productions on LEGO Ideas. He came up with this model of the iconic Polaroid OneStep SX-70 while vacationing in France. Obviously, a lot of us know what the Polaroid camera was, so that's why I'm super excited to be checking out this set. Overall, the build process was very, very nice. I did make one little error in the instruction manuals following the mechanics, but it was very easy to sort it out after the fact. If you guys want to see the full speed build, definitely head on over to my speed build channel now. Of course, now that we've got the full LEGO set finally complete and build, I am so excited to be showing you guys some of the features of it today. The first thing that this set does come with is, of course, a box of film. As you guys can see, it has got the Polaroid colors here, the Polaroid word printed there, and then the Times Zero subcolor land film on the package. All of these are completely printed pieces, no stickers here, which is really exciting. This is what the film box looks like, and on the inside it actually has 3 prints of LEGO. The first one here is of the designer's sister in France on their vacation. The second one here is of the LEGO house in Billund, Denmark, and the third is a Polaroid of the actual Polaroid creator. These are very cool and a little bit thicker plastic. You can clearly tell they're not LEGO, they're not a tile or anything like that, but they are very thick plastic, and they do really remind me of the actual Polaroid. All 3 of them, like you guys saw, fit in the box very nicely here, and you will see they play a very special role in the camera a little later on. Taking a look at the camera here, it is a very impressive model that I think you all will really enjoy. We'll talk about the price towards the end of this video, but the entire model does fit in my hand right here and has a beautiful color scheme of a black and white, and honestly looks just like the actual Polaroid camera. So features of the OneStep include obviously the area here where the film actually comes out. We have a beautiful body on the camera with a lens, a dial to adjust. We've got the viewfinder, the shutter button, the OneStep, which is the branding of the camera, and then at the back here we've even got the viewfinder here, which you can actually look through, and you can see all the way through just like you would be able to with an actual camera. Once the model is built, it's really hard to see the inside of the mechanics of the camera, but the front part does actually pull down because it contains a really cool play feature where the film actually shoots out of the camera. So once you slide that first section down, you can take any of the films that came with the camera, you slide it in the back here, obviously face down, it locks into place. You load it back up, and then when the Polaroid's actually in here, you can use the shutter button to click, and one of the films will actually pop out just like it would in real life when you take a Polaroid photo. My favorite part of the model is definitely that click that you hear once it actually shoots out of the Polaroid, and it reminds me of grabbing it and shaking it a little just like I would do now with an older Polaroid or with a Fujifilm camera. I really like the building technique used on the front of the hood here because these are not on top, and you obviously got studs on both sides. So we've got the blue tile here at the very end where the inverted tiles that actually use a couple different rod pieces to attach everything together. Overall, like I said, it's very hard to get into the actual camera itself, so when I built my camera and it wasn't entirely working, I did have to do some prying apart so you guys could see what it looks like on the inside. I will pop the back off, although you're not supposed to be able to pop the back off, but I just wanted to give you guys a view of what it looks like on the inside. Once the photo gets pushed in here, you guys can see the internal mechanics lock it back into place, and of course when you hit the shutter button, it shoots back out into place using the elastic and a couple other Technic pieces on the inside. So besides of course the loading and unloading feature, there aren't really any other play features with this set, but that is completely to be expected. You guys can see what the final model looks like once I hold it up and hold it in my hand here, and overall I'm very impressed with this model. Given the fact that this was the only 2024 LEGO set I bought when I went to the LEGO store on the early release day and here in January, I think it just has to say how much I like this set and how great I think it looks. Truly my only complaint about this set is not the size, because I think it's very realistic to the size of an actual Polaroid camera. My only complaint about this set is of course the price tag. For the amount of pieces that you get and the actual size of the build, $100 here in Canada does feel a little little bit steep. It feels like there are so many other sets that you could buy for $100, and this same one is just not giving you the same display ability or the same play features or even just the look and appeal of a true $100 set that includes some minifigures or things like that. I do think this set is awesome. I think it would have been better priced at 60 or maybe even 70. I think 100 is a little bit of a stretch, but it was still such a cool set. I'm really glad I picked it up, and I do not regret it whatsoever. LEGO easily could have just left it at a beautiful looking camera on display. However, the fact that they've gone above and beyond, not only to have a great looking camera, but to also add in the feature where you can actually load up the film and take photos with it, I think it just really sells the set a little bit more and makes it truly unique. Despite my little complaint about the price, I do still think this is a really good set, and I definitely would highly recommend picking it up. If you are a LEGO fan or a photography fan, or both a LEGO fan and a photography fan, this set is definitely a must-have. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review of the LEGO Polaroid camera. I am looking forward to seeing you all here in the next one.